Okay, so today we're going to be adding classes and other events to our Google Calendars. So the first thing you want to make sure is that you are in your University of San Diego email and that you have your calendar pulled up with your name. Here you'll see other calendars that have been shared with you. You should have access to this ASTPB event calendar, which we're going to be putting all of our events on, as well as some other calendars that you might be a part of. But make sure you're viewing your calendar and you're adding these to yours. So the first thing we're going to want to do is make sure we're starting on the first day of classes, which is Wednesday, September 4th. I've already put in my classes for this semester as well as clubs, so you can kind of see this. They are color coordinated, which I'm going to show you how to do. So for me, my classes are in purple, my clubs are in green. If I go to the next page, you'll see that ASTBB stuff for me is in blue, and so on and so forth. So we'll go ahead and get started. So you're just going to click on your Google Calendar, and we're going to go straight to more options here on the bottom. When you get up here, you're going to add your title. So we'll say it's Class 101. We'll just say it goes from 10 to 11. You're going to want to make sure you set the time zone. So you always want the time zone to be Los Angeles, because if it's not in this time zone and you're not in California and you're making your calendar, when you do come to California, all of your times will be wrong. So you want to make sure you do that. Then we're going to go over here to does not repeat. Let's say class 101 is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. So we're going to come down here to custom. We're going to say it's going to repeat on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. And we want this to end because classes end. We'll say they end December 18th. So this custom recurrence will stop after December 18th. So we're going to hit done. And then because this is a class, you want to make sure, again, you're in your name here. My classes are in the color grape, but let's say I don't want to do it in grape. Let's just do it in tangerine. So I'm going to set it in tangerine, and then we will hit save up here, and it'll bring you back to your calendar, and you'll see that class 101 here is in orange at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m., and if we go to Friday's schedule, it's there too. If we want to add a Tuesday, Thursday class, we come here, do this again. We go to more options. We'll say it's from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Again, we click the time zone, Los Angeles. We'll say this is class 202. We go to does not repeat because this is a Tuesday, Thursday class. We come to custom. We want it to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Again, we want to go to ends on December 18th. We hit done. Again, my name is here, so this is my calendar. We're going to go to tangerine, and we're going to hit save, and again, boom, it's right there. So if you go to every Tuesday, Thursday until December 18th, it will be there. Let's say you want to delete a class. You did something wrong. We're going to go to here, delete event. You'll hit, if you want to delete from here on out, you hit this and following events. So this will clear all my classes for the rest of the semester after this date. Again, same here. We'll just go ahead and delete this really fast. So that's kind of a quick and easy way to add classes to your schedule. You will be adding other things to the schedule, but for right now, we just want to see what kind of classes and clubs you're going to be involved in. And then the important thing you have to do is you have to share this calendar. So if we come over here to my calendars, we go to my name, we hit options for the sketch bar, it's the three dots. You're going to come here, you're going to go down to settings and sharing. So when you click on that, it's going to bring you to this. Again, please make sure that your calendar is under your name, first and last name, because that's how it's going to review to other people. So if you label it as classes, fall 2019, your vice chairs and anyone else you share this with is not going to be able to tell that it's your calendar. They're just going to see that it's someone's class schedule for fall 2019. So please make sure that that is your first and last name. And then you're going to scroll down. You're going to go to share with specific people. And I'm going to tell you who to share it with. So you come down here. You can already see some of the people I share my calendar with. So you come down here to add people. So we want to share it with Nick. You're going to share it with Jen Lee. You're going to share it with me, so Elise. You're going to come here and start with Giselle Rohane, Giselle Balanza, Gabby, and then you're going to share it with Madeline Craig. And then when it comes down here to permissions, you're going to hit see all event details. It is the default, but for whatever reason it doesn't default to that. You need to make sure that that's selected. If you click on this little pop box, it'll show you everything. We don't want to give access to make changes to events or manage sharing, so you'll just hit this. And this one says see only for your busy and high details. We ask that you don't do that, mostly because it's really important to see for us to be able to see when you're in class, versus just other things. I completely respect if you put in time to study. Class obviously comes first, but I do ask that you share when you're in class so we don't bother you in case you are in class or have something else or have an appointment, just so that way we know exactly what's going on. So you hit see all event details, you're going to hit send, and it'll automatically send it to everyone, and it'll save those settings, and then you are done. And then we will be adding later in the semester during training, we'll have you add your office hours to this calendar. So eventually you'll have other time slots here filled for your 8 or 10 office hours a week. But that's something that we can cover in training together, in case you have any difficulties with this.